Hello, Kyle. I found your response to this week's discussion actually very funny. Um, Especially the part where you just like placed your phone down and you were just typing on it, and to demonstrate that, you know, that it's different from just fully paying attention. And I absolutely agree. I feel like even if it's not, even if we don't realize it, paying attention to our electronic devices is very much apparent, even if we don't think so. Um, and we have a tendency to just pay more attention to our electronic devices than to one another, especially in these days. Technology is so advanced, we would rather just pay attention to our phones to avoid talking to each other, put in our earphones when we're at the gym to avoid people talking to us. Just we would use our electronic devices um, to avoid talking, and it gets especially uncomfortable if uh, we're if you're in an elevator with someone else, everyone's just on their phones at that point to avoid being uncomfortable because people are not used to um, focusing on talking to each other nowadays. So for your lab example where you paid attention and you guys got things done a lot faster, that is definitely a very good example. I feel like people in lab do have a tendency to not pay attention to the teacher, and just like they're on their phones or their laptops, and but it really does boost productivity if you read the lab before class or if you actually listen to the teacher. If you didn't read the lab before class, it just helps. So that was definitely a good example to provide, and I I laughed at the part where you were like at the end you were talking about the yo-yo. That was that was funny for some reason. Either way, good job for this week's post. I think we definitely do need to learn how to practice mindfulness so that we are paying more attention to one another than our electronic devices.